The young ones, they will eat the sand. It's their favorite activity, right? They take and then put their mouth. Oh, this is something that she really likes. Okay, I'm going to talk about my favorite memory. My favorite memory, I think it's very for every Singaporean kid who is maybe around my age, born in the 80s, right? Yes, I'm born in the 80s. You will know this. Last time there's no handphone, there's only the house phone. Okay. So my fondest memory is when the neighborhood kids in the block, how we come and ask our friends to play is we go to the house and we knock on the door. Then we knock, we say,
sound like Vietnam.
Yeah, it's like that. So like for example, like because the whole block, right? My whole block, we had like 3 or 4 pairs of kids. Pairs because like brother, sister, like siblings. So me and my sister is one pair, right? So we had about 3 or 4 pairs that's all around the same age. And then we would knock on the door and we'd be like, "Hi, auntie, can Denise come and play?" and then I'll be like, "Can I come and play?" And then then depending on whether whether the homework is done and all that. So and then after that we will go downstairs to the playground and play in the sand. The playground is the sand playground. That is my fondest memory, and not the horrible plastic things that we see. I don't like it. I like the sand. It's so much more fun. You can build like sand castles and all that. And of course, the young ones, they will eat the sand. It's their favorite activity, right? They take and then put their mouth.
But it's okay, you eat sand, you did die somewhere, you not die.
Not die.
In my country, same. People carry the kid on the back to go grow the rice. When in my generation back then.
Yeah, correct. It's the same. But I prefer the sand because you can do so much more. Then the plastic is just like so boring.
You don't have much choice anyway. If you come from a different location, then you have
So my memory is of sandy playgrounds in Singapore. And what else reminds me of Singapore? This one I think almost every Singaporean can identify with when you go overseas. And then suddenly you hear some Singlish. This one not nice one lah. That one Singaporean must be. This one's so expensive. Then after you turn Singaporean also that one. I think that one is very very it's very heartwarming. I mean, when I'm in Singapore, I don't really like all the Singaporeans because they are noisy and etc. But sometimes when you're overseas and you hear a familiar language or a familiar sound, suddenly you feel like, hello Singaporean. But if they behave badly, I'm like, oh my god, run away.
Run.
Because there are some who behave badly overseas, right?
I mean, you have a chance to be naughty, right? Like in this country.
Not that kind of behave badly, but like disgraceful to the fellow country people. Like maybe littering. You know that kind of thing.
Of course. I have that
often.
often.
My goodness, run away.
Some of my friends come to like Vietnam and they do litter Vietnam, then they say, I cannot do that in Singapore. I have to pay fine one.
Disgusting.
You can't blame them because my country, but some of the country they don't have a strict law like Singapore.
No, don't do that. But whatever country, don't do that. Do not do that. It's disgusting. And then you go like, I'm from Singapore. No. Keep quiet about where you're from. I feel so strongly about it. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. One of my favorite memories is when I'm very, very young. I don't know whether you all still remember this, but very, very young, I used to stay in this place called Marsiling.
Where is it?
It's near the north side. And Marsiling has a very large stadium. And I remember that time, okay, I don't know whether y'all know lah, but that time there was this very famous footballer called Fandi Ahmad.
Okay. What did he do?
And he's a very, very good footballer. Like super, super good. Like one of
handsome, your type?
No, he's a Malay. It's not about whether he's my type or not. But okay, so Fandi Ahmad apparently obviously he is a Malay, and he is one of the best footballers, if not the best footballer in Singapore for a very long time. So I remember there was this time they were playing against some other country. They come over for a friendly match, and it was at the the stadium near my house. So my parents brought us there. And I remember that when the team came out and they're all dressed in red, right? And you can see the Singapore flag, all that. I was like, oh! Even though I have no idea, I don't like football at all. I don't like soccer at all. But it's just like the crowd and all. Everybody's like, wow! So I was like, wow! So that's one of the memories that I have of Singapore and Fandi Ahmad. She's like, who the heck is this Fandi Ahmad? You can look him up, like he's very, very celebrated. But I think
he's still celebrated.
No lah, he was old already. So I think he retired maybe 20 years ago or something.
Oh, that's long.
Yeah, because when I knew about soccer and Fandi Ahmad, all that, I was already of a certain age, maybe teens or something.
I
so
see.
It's quite a while back. The time he was nearing retirement, or maybe he retired already at that time, like near the end of his football career. But he's still a coach and all that. And of course, he still has great experience to pass down to the younger generation. What thing or what memory you have, or something that you see, or some smell that you smell, immediately you will be reminded of Singapore?
Oh, that's a very good question.
Of course, I ask good questions. I'm better at asking questions than answering them.
Smell, not smell, but
whatever. It's like some like maybe start with your favorite memory of Singapore.
Like I think I shared this one time before in my channel, like our channel. I don't know which video was that, but I like when every time I land back.
Oh, the Singapore air.
Yeah, like they always say like.
And to all the residents of Singapore,
welcome home.
I can do the voice also.
Yeah, her voice so nice.
And to all the residents of Singapore, welcome home.
Like you feel like at the moment you land in Singapore, you just somehow and when you walk out from airplane, you're like, oh.
The airport has a smell actually.
The smell. That's the special smell.
Changi
Airport has a smell that make you feel so
Changi Airport
comfort. Like you feel like you're like home. You feel safe. You feel like
I know actually a lot of people like it, like this welcome home message. And I know Wen Kai likes it a lot also.
Yeah.
But I don't like it personally. I think it's so
cheesy.
Yes. And then last time when I used to do announcements for the airline I was flying for, I refuse to do that line. I refuse to do it. I just refuse. I'm like, oh, so cheesy. I'm not going to do it. Oh, disgusting. So I didn't do it. But yeah, I know a lot of people like it.
It's nice of you welcome home, right? Like you welcome someone home and you're like.
I feel like it's so cheesy. And plus, like I felt like it was separating everybody else. Like Singaporeans one side and then the non-Singaporeans one side, which I didn't feel.
No. I will tell you why. Okay. Because it's not non-Singaporean resident, it's include people like me
staying here.
Yeah, so I will say why it's not. I feel separate. I feel like even when I'm a tourist, I'm already impressed by that. Because I never feel like like my country welcome me home, So I will feel like jealous with Singapore.
Most airlines don't.
No, none. I think SQ is the only one. So for me, it's like the first time I fly to Singapore, I already impressed by that. I was
impressed.
Wow, people here like say that to their people, like they love, like they welcome the people live here, come back. Wow, what's amazing country. That's when I'm still young and naive.
And then when you came here,
Singapore is still amazing.
The Changi Airport air. Share and subscribe, and we will see you guys at the next episode of Spice and Nice.
I am Amanda Spice.
And I'm Denise and Nice. Bye.